Hello, we're just setting out. It's a lovely evening. Heading off to Trelawney Manor. From there we're going to head into the woods to try and locate the old ruins that are hidden in there in the woods. Are you excited about that?
You know where they are, so I'm looking forward to going explore.
I'm also going to try and do a little bit of a bio blitz, which is where you identify as many types of different species as possible. So we're going to be looking at mosses, moths, bats, trees, plants, whatever we find. Looking forward to it. The name Trelawney is said to be Cornish for homestead of elm trees. And indeed, many very mature elm trees can still be found on the estate. At its heart, the old manor house is now disused, but remains, rather ungraciously, in the middle of a sprawling holiday park made up of hundreds of chalets.
The path ends here where the daylight dies beneath the...
We plan to leave the noise and holiday cheer behind and descend to the old 10-acre and Pont Zion woods.
Where secrets of the valley sleep.
Right, we're in the woods near Trelawney Manor. Here's ruin number 1. Quite substantial. Unfortunately, at some point in winter, one of the massive beech trees that was from the back hedgerow line has come down and completely smashed into it. The densely wooded valley was once part of the estate, with hunting grounds, ornamental ponds, water management and fisheries. None of that is obvious today. It's time to dig deeper. Well, when they did the restoration? Ruin 1, often referred to as the gamekeeper's cottage. Here a few remnants offer clues to the past, in the form of old fireplaces and windows. Recent storms have seen large boundary trees come crashing down on the already fragile building. Right, we're just heading deep into the woods on the route to ruin number 2. Though strictly speaking, it would actually be ruin 3, as we've never been able to quite locate the ruins of House 2. Leaving ruin 1, we continue our explorations. We're following the High Ridge path along the top of the woods. Deep rhododendrons, ferns and pendulous sedge edge the path, creating a jungle-like atmosphere. Eventually we'll lead to our second stop, Ruin 3. Ruin number 3 is a genuinely haunting sight. Pretty much hidden amongst the undergrowth, covered in ivy. There is a gaping great hole in the side where the door used to be. The whole place has the look of something from a fantasy novel. Ah, the big tree that was right through the middle is gone.
It has completely gone.
We're here at ruin number 3. We think we located the mysterious ruin 2 on the hedge line, but there's not very much to show for it apart from its foundation. Whereas this ruin, ruin 3, is considerably more substantial with several fireplaces. There's some evidence of plaster work on the wall there, so it's reasonably decent status. It's currently hidden in this jungle of a woods with some whopping great ferns. These don't die back in winter, so they've all grown to quite a considerable size. You can see my fellow explorers half buried in the ferns over there. So yeah, we're re-evaluating this building. We keep meaning to dig a lot deeper. It's quite substantial. As I said, signs of decent status. Undoubtedly part of the old Trelawney estate. Summer house, hunting lodge, who knows? But it'll be fun to find out. Bear is keen to try a spirit box experiment. We ask simple questions and await a response via the radio, set to randomly scan wavelengths. Which would...
I think he said thief.
Beef?
Thief.
Oh, thief.
I'm not stealing anything, but there's been someone digging here recently.
Has someone stolen things? Has someone stolen things?
Has someone taken things they shouldn't have? Yes. Has someone taken things they shouldn't have? Yes. There's clearly someone been digging both here and the other room recently.
What are they looking for? What's hidden here? Ooh, what was that?
I'm not sure what that was.
What's hidden here? Ooh, what was that?
I'm not sure what that was.
What's hidden here? Something buried? Oh, I thought that was a yes. Is it valuable?
Who's that?
Is it valuable?
Who's that?
I'm not sure. I listened back on that one, but I want it. I thought it said.
Is there something valuable here?
Would it be a farmer's house or something?
The team speculate about the origins and use of the old building. It's quite a substantial house. There's a clear boundary wall to the rear, high walls, and a frontage that, well, pretty much drops away into the valley. Precarious. There's a mixture of building materials, all of which indicate a local build, with slate, a few lumps of granite, and white quartz.
Few bits of white quartz in there.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Did you live here? Did you work here? Did you work here? Do you know this house? Whose house is this?
Got a roofing slate still with a metal nail in it, rusted in place.
It's big too.
You can see it coming through, but
Yeah.
look, you can actually see the knob of the nail.
Oh, cool. Did you live here? Did you work here? Did you work here? Did you fish at Watergate? Did you fish at Watergate?
So was there something coming out and it was pegged in with these metal?
You mean like a porch?
Yeah.
The team continued to examine the old building
Oh, yeah.
for more clues. The signs of some metalwork on the exterior and tiling.
Could it have been for entertaining, for hunting?
I think that's the general consensus.
what I thought.
Yeah, totally. And of course, the big question remains: what was the building used for? What was it?
Did you live here? Was this your house? Or did you visit here?
Oh, well, it says sailor.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it says sailor.
Yeah. Was there a man of the house here? Or a farmer?
Groundskeeper?
Was this the kitchens?
Lots of rubble.
Graham has spotted a pile of rubble to the side of the building and decided to have a look. What is that? Is it the old window?
I don't know if it's like an old window frame or... It looks like... Can you see it?
It's like it's got a metal edge on the sides.
I could pull it out. It is loose.
Oh, no. Is it a bit of the fireplace?
Part of the fireplace?
Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic.
think we'd have had the door.
Graham looks to have pulled out part of the old stove from the rubble.
Looks like it.
It's another clue to the past, but we'll replace it where we found it. Remnants.
Must have had some sort of
Our BioBlitz continues, identifying ferns around the ruin, while Bear continues to examine the structure itself.
Like a slate underlay, which is really weird as a building method. You've got 2 layers of plaster, because you've got the underlay plaster and then the finer top coat, so that gives it a higher status. But then you've, oddly, on this end wall, got an underlayer of slate under the plaster.
Right.
A kind of waterproofing layer, which is, I don't really know that as a building method. I'll ask an expert.
And what are these holes here?
These are going to be from the joists, the upper floor beams.
Oh, right.
So here's the upstairs.
And that would be their fireplace in that room.
You imagine we should be lower by maybe a foot and a bit at the moment.
Do you want us to go? One last calling out. I think they want to keep their secrets. Right, we're just leaving Ruin 2, which each time we visit it is getting more and more precarious. Got the sun just setting over the hedge line there.
And then it would have rested on there.
Graham, Annemiek and Bear could spend hours ruminating, but time is getting on. It's time for the final ruin, the kennels of the old Trelawney hunting dogs.
Oh, tread you soft in Witchwood Hollow, where only the brave or the foolish follow, by the trickling creek where the water weeps. The witch tree wakes while the forest sleeps. Twisted beech tree, its roots down a stone, in ancient land where the owls call home.
Right, we're just coming down the bank. It's quite a treacherous little bit, that. Clambering over a few logs. And then just here, hidden amongst the ferns, moss and bracken, is the old kennels, our last ruin of the evening. Tamarisk moss, male ferns and hart's tongue rule here. The kennels are well hidden in the landscape. You wouldn't be able to find them if you didn't know where to look, so don't. The building, marked on the map as kennels, is made up of 2 small covered cells, 2 pens to the front, and a small entrance to the side with a human-sized doorway. Yeah, so many different mosses here. Got lots of different species. And pretty much every stone has this kind of dripping icing of moss and very mature ferns. A creek-like stream runs past the old kennel building with an obvious little sluice gate.
And then I wonder, this flat that we're standing in...
There had been no recent rainfall, so the stream was quite calm. Graham was first to take the plunge and step straight into the stream and start having a poke around. Soon, Bear and Annemiek have joined Graham in the cool water. The woodland is a good contender for being a temperate rainforest. Sifting around in the silt of the stream feels like being in the Amazon jungle, looking for gold.
Just found an old clay. It's quite weighty actually. Old clay pipe.
Oh,
So you can actually see the hole that end and that end.
Basically the cigarettes of their time.
Yeah, it's quite good quality actually, because normally they're quite porous, but this has actually got like it feels like a glaze on top of it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And also I found a little bit of, teacup. I don't know, a little bit of china, quite thin.
So do you think this is where a lot of things are accumulating as they come down through the
I
stream?
reckon so. From obviously the buildings up there, they've obviously collected here.
Yeah.
This will probably be a good area to dig out and see what you can find.
Ooh, should
This
we-
was just on the top.
Should we be panning for gold? We've been finding some quite interesting things in the stream. It's starting to get quite dark here. It never looks like it on iPhone footage, as we all know. When it gets dark, it'll get very dark here. So we need to keep an eye on that. Apart from that, it's been a fun night exploring the woods. Very tropical jungle kind of vibes, because you've got a lot of these thick undergrowth of rhododendrons, which aren't native, obviously. They're, are they from India or Himalayas? One of those. But yeah, they're very popular during the Victorian era. They kind of migrated into woods. But today, they're offering a little bit of a jungle vibe. It's all quite Tomb Raider. Ow. Not sure Tomb Raider had to deal with brambles. Quite a spooky spot here out the back. You'll still be able to hear the stream in the background. Quite a large area. This is where the hunting dogs would have been for the estate. We're not very far away from the deer park, which is again where the deer would have been for sport and hunting. That's more of these fantastic big ferns up here. These don't die back in winter, hence the temperate rainforest vibe. Quite a size, proper mature ferns. Here's the rhododendrons. Basically rent a jungle in television scenes, obviously. Quite large ferns there, very different to the bracken. Low. Really rather lovely spot. Very Lord of the Rings. Just having a look in the stream here, below the kennels. Already found a bit of clay pipe, which is quite exciting. And there's the kennels, just here. As you can see, it's also starting to get quite dark. The sun's officially gone down. Obviously the footage looks quite bright. But yeah, dusk chorus happening. Quite a few sizable bits of fern here and there, as you can see. And my favourite one is this mad-looking wig. Growing on the corner there. This is the old kennels. Got a couple of pens at the front. And these kind of compartments. This is our last ruin stop of the evening. Here, in the old 10-acre woods. Quite enchanted with the water. And obviously the mossy ruins. Pretty cool.
Old leather creaks as he raises his hand, a silent command that the dogs understand. From Talon to Trelawney, the stories are told of a man with no mercy, a soul brave and bold.
Right, we're now just leaving the woods. Has actually got considerably darker. We're back on one of the jungle paths, heading up and out. Just saw some bats, which was really nice. Tried to capture them, which I shall probably insert. Ding! Not really that great. Bats are hard to film. Very large bat. I'm not quite sure which one it is.
Good old Cornish bat.
They make them big and strong.
Strong.
Got a crimp on the side, not on the top.
The crimp on their wings. That's got to be at least like that big.
Yeah.
Got to be like that big.
Do follow, like or subscribe to Shadow Tour Paranormal for more stories of the strange, unknown and mysterious.